Hi everybody, my name's Troy Hawes and welcome to my acoustic lounge. Today's guitar tutorial and cover is a great classic acoustic song from the early 70s called Cats in the Cradle. It was written by a gentleman named Harry and his wife Sandy Chapin. This song peaked at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in December of 1974. Let's take a few minutes now and look at the chords and the chord progression to this #1 hit. Okay, so a quick note. For my guitar tutorial and cover today, we're using a capo on the 1st fret. If you want to play along with the album version itself using the chords that I'm about to show you, place your capo there and you can play with the album itself. Now, there are 5 chords that you need to use or learn to get through this entire song. Now, in the original version, Harry Chapin adds in a bridge. Now, the best part about this particular song is there's no lyrics to the bridge, so you may choose to add it in or not. I've certainly seen this song performed without a bridge. I'll show you that bridge and the chord progression to it. You choose whether or not you want to add it in to your version. Let's have a look at these chords now. First chord you need to know is an E major. You need to know a G chord, an A major, a D chord, and a very rare and seldomly used chord, but this particular song calls for it. It's a G/F sharp chord. And I'll show you where that fits in as we go through the song. Lastly, in the bridge, again, if you choose to use this bridge, you need to know a C chord, or I actually just use a C add 9. Your choice, either or works. Let's take a few minutes now and go through the chord progression and a little bit of strumming. Okay, the chord progression and a little bit of strumming. Now, this particular song can be a little complicated for beginners, and here's why. The chord changes come at you fairly quickly. There's actually a lot going on in this particular song, even though I've tried to strip it down and try to simplify it. That mixed with the fact that songs from the 70s, generally speaking, lyrically were stories. There's just a lot of lyrics to learn if you don't know this song. So follow along on the charts as best you can. You may have to watch this part several times to get it down, but I know once you've mastered it, it'll be a piece of cake for you. Let's get to the strumming and the chord progression. Now, I'm going to break this into 3 parts for you. We're going to show you the verse and the pre-chorus, then we're going to show you the chorus, and then lastly, I'm going to show you that little bridge. And again, you can incorporate it if you want or not. It's completely up to you. Let's start with the verse in the pre-chorus. Starts on the E major chord. Here we go. Well, my child arrives the other day, came in the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch, bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away. He was talking before I knew it, and as he grew, he said, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. Okay, the chorus. It starts as well on the E major chord. Here we go. And the cat's in the cradle in a silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you coming home, Dad, I don't know when. We'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. And lastly, that bridge. Again, you can choose to incorporate it or not. It's not necessary to play through this entire song. The bridge basically starts on the C or the C add 9, and it goes something like this. And that's it. There, we've reviewed the chords, the chord progression, and a little bit of strumming. Now you know the routine. We're going to mic it up. I'm going to use a great backbeat from my Beatbuddy by Singular Sound. Practice that several times and be ready to join me.
Came in the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch, bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away. He was talking before I knew it, and as he grew, he said, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle in a silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know. Get together then, you know we'll have a good time then. When we sung to tense the other day, said thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today, got a lot to do. He said, it's okay. As he walked away, his smile never did. I'm gonna be like him, yeah. You know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle in a silver spoon. Little boy blue, the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when. We'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. The other day, so much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle in a silver spoon. Little boy blue, the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. Get together then, you know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired, my son's moved away. Called him up just the other day. Said I'd like to see you if you don't mind. Said I'd like to, Dad, if I can find the time. See the new job's a hassle and the kids have the flu. It's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, my boy was just like me. My boy was just like me. In the cradle in a silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then.
And there you have it, Cats in the Cradle, written by Harry and Sandy Chapin, one of the classic acoustic songs from the 70s. Thank you for tuning in to my acoustic lounge. My name is Troy Hawes. If you like my videos, please consider clicking the subscribe button. I truly appreciate it. Until the next time, keep playing. Music is good for the soul.